8, they just took this huge team fight in mid. He got an ultra kill, and then got a Battle Fury, and then was just killing people with the Battle Fury. And it's like, well, that's one take on PA, I guess. You can get the farming item, use the cleave for damage, and just kind of fall.
But if Chelsea gets a little bit aggressive here, they can go for Burrow Strike into Clap. Koikfa's now in the river. This is the perfect time to move in, and they should be able to connect. But moving into the southeastern end, the boots first advantage is all that's going to get them here.
Yep, and we saw the Nature's Prophet about to come down. Bulba will bite off more than he can chew, and he will get stunned. First Blood gets drawn by the Brewmaster with that double damage rune. And the Nature's Prophet does end up joining the party. Maybe they can find a recovery kill on the Chetsy as the Sprout comes out. Crypt Swarm on the money. A few more auto attacks will bring him down. Some uphill miss, and so close to level 9. And I think if they want to take a fight, Koikfa definitely needs that exorcism.
Yeah, the Dire Observer Ward in the middle of the map saw the smoke, so they knew full about it. The pings came out immediately, and that's why they didn't just TP to the tier 1 to defend. They still might get picked off, though, as the Ice Blast will come through. A lot of damage bursting forth.
Yep, EGM will skill up the ultimate here as he does fall across the reincarnation and comes right back up, takes a stun right away, and falls shortly after. It's a 2-0 to get things started. Sing with the Star Storm tickling the side of Alliance, but doesn't look so likely that Team Tinker will be able to do much in the way of a counter kill here. They throw down a sentry in tower range. Sing pops the ultimate, but it won't be enough. It'll be a 3-0 exchange. Yep, Chessy gets it. Well done.
Yeah. So 2 Midases come out for Team Tinker, one on the Wraith King in lieu of a Blink Dagger, and one on the Nature's Prophet in lieu of a Mechanism. So in this, they're trying to really artificially promote their mid to late game, and that can work out pretty well, especially with some kill momentum behind it, picking off Ake here in the jungle. But it gives Loda a little bit more of a reprieve. If you're not being blinked on by a Wraith King, it's going to be very easy to avoid death, but still taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, Misery comes in, the arrow just barely off the mark from Loda. He still is on the retreat as Pycat's coming in. Misery does have an ultimate available here, but can he actually find an opportunity to channel it? Another question. Chessy now hopping forward, Burrow Strike onto Mirana, that'll finish him off. Now Pycat left all alone, he'll get turned around upon, and it'll be a 1-for-2 exchange. I don't think Alliance can stand here for too much longer.
Well, they got Epi in 15, so Chessy's going to initiate, and they're going to be able to follow it up nicely.
Yeah, there we go. That's the initiation they wanted. EGM will take some pretty serious damage. Ice Blast will be off the mark. There's your reincarnation to get things started. Koikfa is off to the side, and they'll just go right back onto EGM. He gets stunned up, he gets crit down, and he will be the first to fall. Now they get pinged out. Alliance will hop forward. Pycat caught by the lasso, gets completely isolated. The Epi flies through. A lot of damage on the Nature's Prophet. They isolate Bulba as well in the Tornado. He doesn't take damage from the Epi, but he falls. The Shitty Wizard off to the side, almost moving into harm's way. Double buyback now from Team Tinker. The Vengeful Spirit as well as the Nature's Prophet. They do want to contest this Roche, and now Koikfa comes in with the Exorcism. Misery will be in some trouble here, caught in the Sprout, and will fall as they pop a dunk and interrupt his Sandstorm. Now Brewmaster caught inside of the Yules. He will get stunned again, and thrice. Now he will fall, and the buybacks will prove.
And that's huge, and that's going to be a really big deal if Team Tinker start clumping up. But against a Battle Fury, Sand King, a Brewmaster, and now the Ags Ancient Apparition, I think the main objective for Team Tinker is to just spread out, take pickoffs, and rat. But Pycat going to be the target of choice here as they initiate. They saw his general position with the Observer Ward.
Off the mark, blink forward from the Sand King, doesn't find anyone yet. Bulldog off into the tree line, ready to hop forward if they initiate here. Moonlight Shadow is deployed. Remember, Bulldog is the gem carrier. Now Chessy goes in right on the EGM, and Moonlight Shadow will not be enough to keep him alive. Bulba caught inside of the lasso, that'll proc the reincarnation, and that almost keeps Bulba alive, but Flame Break and Burrow Strike fly through. He goes down, EGM comes back just to fall once more. Gem of True Sight was up. Nice little teamwork there. And Ice Blast will fly down bottom to try and
nice lasso.
But EGM, he gets caught in the lasso. A lot of follow-up damage as the first Primal Split comes out. There's your Reincarnate. Koikfa with BKB on. Will move right in the middle of the fight, drops the silence on at least a few heroes, but EGM will fall for a second time. Loda taking a lot of damage, moves into the pit. That Rider gets picked off. He will blink to the high ground. Looks like he'll be okay for now. Misery with a big Epi comes out, finishes off the Vengeful Spirit. It is a 2-for-2 buyback onto the Bat Rider here. Sing tries to TP out. There's the Refresher split, and the Boulder will be enough to interrupt that. Loda, getting chased down by Ghosts, will fall to the wrath of Koikfa. He gets force stabbed out of the silence, beautifully done. EGM will fall for the first time, and Koikfa pops the ultimate. Loda inside the base will be forced to blink back. and he'll survive for now. EGM's back up, takes a boulder toss, and it's basically just the Brewmaster right there. Now there's the follow-up from the Sand King. Bulldog coming in as well. They'll finish off the Vengeful Spirit, and this refresher on Chessie is just so useful. He will fall as soon as he comes back up. Loda now gets stunned up. This will be a decent hold from Team Tinker, it looks like, as the Lions are on the retreat. Ake may get left behind here, tries to move him to the tree line to create some space. And it looks like he'll be successful on that front as Loda on the run, but still not out of the clear. Misery gets picked off, will buy back. And Loda, oh daddy, hops right onto the Wraith King, gets a big crit to the face. Showing us what the coup de grace is all about. Now a buyback from Chessie, and Alliance may try and seal the deal here. As Pycat down in the top lane. Whoa, daddy.
Yeah. On top of that, so I guess that wasn't gonna kill him either way because the illusions aren't that strong, but he would have at least set himself up with a chance of it.
Yep, here we go, initiation in the mid lane. They'll jump right onto Ake. He's the target of choice. Chessie pops his BKB, as does Pycat, but it seems
not here.
It falls firm. Now Bulldog comes forward. Misery comes in with an epicenter as well, but Pycat will get picked off. That makes it a 1-for-1 to get things started. EGM in the front line will die, proc the reincarnation, and blinks back to safety. Meanwhile, they are trying to bring down the Pandas. Nature's Prophet will buy back to get into the fray. Loda pressing forward, looking for a kill onto Sing Sing. A beautiful spot from Bulba. That'll keep him alive. Now Bulldog on the pursuit, taking a lot of damage from the illusion, or pardon me, from the ghost here. Loda now going in on the EGM. BKB pop and just hurts him down. Bulldog gets taken out by Pycat from the high ground. Now Loda, he jumps onto Pycat. It's a chaotic fight, but it looks like Team Tinker are coming out ahead. The buyback from Pycat, well worth it. And that Satyr Tormentor kind of getting in the way there as they will be forced to back out. And it is a top. The ultimate now goes in, and they'll try to just bring down the Pandas. EGM still has the Reincarnate available, will survive with just a few hit points to spare, and that Earth Panda is on the run. Bulldog is off to the side here. Flame Break will proc the Reincarnation, grabs Bulba, they'll bring him down. Not a bad way to get this fight started for Alliance. Now Loda, BKB on, presses forward, Stifling Dagger out onto Sing Sing. Hops forward, right onto EGM, looking for some crits, almost brings him down, but now will have to back out as Koikva uses the ultimate. Chessie going back in, but he takes a Hex right away. He'll get clicked down, it's a dead Brew. Now, Team Tinker will press forward. Yule's out on the Bat Rider. Bulldog gets left behind. Forward staff to try and get away, but it probably won't be enough. Down he goes. Now Loda trying to do damage to Pycat. Will be forced to hop back to safety to Ake. Arrow flies through. Will not be on the mark. But now Alliance on the back foot. Let's take a look at buybacks here, and it's not looking good. They'll grab the kill on Ake. Glyph is available. They'll use it. But this tier 3 tower taking a lot of damage. The top lane is pressing in. Loda hops out right onto Pycat. But there's the Yule. He eats the cheese. EGM comes in. He will fall. But Loda, he's in trouble. Down he goes. Buyback available. Loda will burn it. Misery comes in, gets off the ultimate, but he falls as he takes a Hex. Now a buyback onto the Sand King. Only 2 standing. It's a 4v2 on the field. And Team Tinker close to securing a win here. They'll proc the Aegis as Loda pops forward. But there's the silence. Sing Sing comes right back up. Sprout, arrow on the mark. He takes a Force Staff. It'll be enough to keep him alive for now, but they'll focus the barracks. Melee will certainly take a tumble here. Sing Sing pops the Manta, focusing the creep for now, but the barracks will fall. Loda reinitiating right in onto Pycat. Moonlight Shadow, not enough. And Loda will secure the kill on the Pycat as he gets a big crit. Now they're starting to respawn, and Alliance will be able to. So they'll go to the high ground here. There is a Glyph standing. And this is it. Loda gets initiated upon first. Bulldog hops forward, finds Koikva, but he'll get swapped this time. EGM taking some damage. He will be the first to go down, but it's a Reincarnate. He's coming right back up. Bulldog does actually buy back into the game. He is ready to snuff Bulldog. It's that damn Nature's Prophet.
Loda's down.
But Loda's down, and this is bad news bears. He's down for 2 full minutes, and I think that's it for Alliance. They're on their last leg. It's time to take old Yeller out back and give him the shotgun. Ake, he'll TP home, but without Loda, I don't see any way they can.
They forced engagements when Alliance weren't ready for them has always been favoring them, and despite the interesting graphs of this game, Misery, the anti-celebratory, epicenter hits on nothing, too predictive, and they are going to lose lives quick.
Yeah, now Bulldog comes in. He does grab a lasso onto Koikva, but it just doesn't matter. GG's come out, and that will do it. 55 minutes of gameplay, and Team Tinker will secure the win after a very back-and-forth game. Just look at that graph, constantly up and down, until finally Team Tinker take the momentum, and they'll do it. They give Alliance a taste of their own medicine, and Rat Dota proves successful once again here, Blaze.
Yeah, really great movement in the fights. They made every ability worth it, to the fact that their 5v5, although it was worse for an extended period of time, the amount of farm they got across the map, it didn't matter. The Midases paid off over 54 minutes time, and although EGM had a pretty abysmal KDA at 0, 8, and 4, the fact that he was the focus and got to use both his lives just to take damage away from his allies, that